Do 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 do. I love how this game has several warnings before you start it, but then it goes into Doki Doki. Okay, so I gotta explain this game because this doesn't fit in with the rest of my channel very well. When Doki Doki Literature Club first came out, I heard a bit about it. I heard how it's supposed to like get dark and shit or whatever, and I just kind of went, visual novels aren't my thing, even if, you know, even if it might be interesting. But I saw a friend recently got it and played through it and was enjoying it, and I was like, okay, let me ask you, as a person who's not into visual novels, is it still worth my time to like at least take a look at it? And she's like, yeah, there's not a whole lot of like actual gameplay, but it's still worth a look. So I was like, okay, I'll take a look. I'll do it for the channel. It'll be fun. And I gotta say, there's some charm here. Look at them. They're so fucking cute. Fucking Animu, man. I love it. I don't play visual novels like at all, generally speaking. I've played maybe one or two. I did one on stream once. And I don't play anime games either, but I like some anime. So I don't know. I'll just come into this with a hopefully open mind and we'll just see where it goes. Yeah. My name? Oh no, I can't put spaces. Oh well, we'll just be Lysander. I gotta do voices for all these. Oh my god. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I'm familiar. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. By the way, folks, this is a blind playthrough. I've never seen anyone play this game. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Lysander, baka. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Oh fuck, this is gonna be a whole thing. I'm gonna have to have different voices, and I don't have many voices in my repertoire. As we draw nearer, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Lysander, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? What's a club? I'm an idiot. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Developer, is this you? Are you describing yourself? Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Aww, she's sweet. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a what? In a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Oh my god, but she's like my mom, though. Jesus Christ. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I'll promise you that. Yay! Ohayou gozaimasu. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay, we got our annoying girl stereotype. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. That was easy. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Oh god, I'm Shikamaru from Naruto, aren't I? What a bother. Such a drag. Clubs. Spades, hearts, diamonds. Oh, Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Jesus. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Yeah, meanie. Baka. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less, but what about girls, man? Do it for the girls. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, woman! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. She's shoehorned me. I've been shanghaied. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go! What am I gonna do for the other voices? What the fuck am I gonna do for the other voices? There's gonna be like 4 other characters, right? Okay. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. A little dramatic, aren't you? I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I don't know if that matches her, but it's what we're doing. Sayori always said nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Lysandra, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year, and I'll probably go to jail if I go out with her. I mean, she's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girl. Oh shit, wrong person. Why did it... Whatever. Oh, that is Sayori. God, Did I just mix up, like, the main side character? That's the sound of me taking off my fucking glasses. This is gonna be a long fucking series, isn't it? I just want you to know, the friend that recommended the game to me, you know who you are. I'm giving you the middle finger right now. Okay. Why did I mix her up with no one? Okay. Well, it is, in my defense, it's 12:30 a.m. Alright. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. That's probably my type. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? Oh, I didn't mix them up. Okay, it's just she took the place of this one. God, I am not here tonight. That's right. It's great to see you again, Lysander. What? She smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. I picked the right voice for her. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Lysander. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Aww, that's adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! It's so kawaii! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one fast, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks... Oh, I'm sorry. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Well, duh. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Not for you, you know, you, dummy, baka. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set, which they conveniently have in the classroom. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I like my character. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? See, like, I should have picked like a Hinata voice for Yuri. It's more close to the character, I'm sure. I guess. I don't read books. No, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Wow, all of these girls are into me. This is great. Harem. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. By the way, guys, I ran out of girl voices. That's why I switched to this voice. You know, as you do, as one does. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I feel that. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Which one can I fuck? I mean, which one shall I read books with? Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Lysander. Why did I forget my accent? So, Lysander, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, you know, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. How can I resist the Animu face? Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I want her. This is the one. This is the one. Let's marry. Come on. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. You goddamn right, woman. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well, hell yeah. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yes! This pretty much matches most of my tastes. I mean, she didn't say she likes sci-fi, but psychological does go into sci-fi, so... I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Well, here's the thing though, main character protagonist, when someone is really excited about something, all you have to do is listen. They'll talk at you, it's okay. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Oh, that's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? She's super kawaii. What? Nani? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Why? I'm not cute! I'm not kawaii! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Well, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I feel that. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. That's true. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. So actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna lower the game volume just a bit. Holy shit. My game capture went a little weird there. Switching over to OBS fucked it up a bit, but I'll give it a moment. I actually had a conversation with one of my coworkers recently about that, where they were talking about a mom had taken her daughter's short story that she had like left in a cardboard box after going to college and had never published, and she submitted it to a magazine contest, and she actually won the contest, like $10,000. And as those of you who might create things might understand, the daughter was furious, utterly furious, and didn't even take the money. And those of you who do write or create anything might understand that basically when you write something, it's not necessarily intended for others. It's not intended for others. It's like taking someone's diary and submitting it to a contest for money. It might actually be worse, you know, because you're putting yourself into that. And it's like that, man. It's like someone just takes your clothes off, throws you into a crowd. Good luck, buddy. And then everyone in the crowd is like, yeah, you're beautiful. You look amazing. But you're like, yeah, but you shouldn't have taken my fucking clothes off. You know what I'm saying? Let me alt-tab the game a couple times here. It's not capturing right. Alright, that was weird. When I alt-tabbed out of the game to turn the volume down, when I tabbed back in, like parts of the screen were upside down, and it was, it was strange. Let's just call it strange and leave it at that and never talk about it ever again, okay? Okay, fantastic. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Bar? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond at the club. Isn't that right, Lysander? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still a problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Oh god, they're all staring at me. I feel the disapproval. I have been disapproved by the harem. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Lysander... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. I'm just defenseless. What the fuck do I do? How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? This isn't fair. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I will join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down, giving me... nausea. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Lysander, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? No. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Lysander, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for the clubs. Well, sure, might as well. Yay! Oh, come on, she's adorable. Look at her. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Real noble intentions, naturally. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Or bad fortune. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What's between these two? Am I allowed to... Oh god, I can't go back? Can I go back? Shit. So I can't go back if I fuck this up. I should have here we go. I'll save, and if I don't like it, I'll re-roll it, I guess. Let's just make something just randomly. Infallible entropy. Unrequited fear. Parfait. Judgment. There's no like articles in it. I don't have of the at are, you know. I don't even know what I just said. Judgment, I think. Judgment, uncanny. Eternity. Eternity anime. Eternity wonderful. Universe. Extraordinary. Bouncy philosophy. Whisper. Whisper whirlwind. Whisper frightening? I don't know. I'm definitely using words that will go for that person, I suppose. Adventure. Unrestrained. Heaven sent. Unending. Excitement. Fantasy. Little heavy there. Sure. Oh. I don't know. Whatever. I just picked words, man. Alright. Let's present our poems next time. We'll see how this game goes. What have I gotten into?